Hello everyone, welcome to Beware the Terrible. So today we're going to be reviewing a new deck called Wild Starvation. So in Wild Starvation we have this beautiful card called Kabutops, which features the ability Fossilized Memories, which restricts your opponent from playing any supporter card from their hand as long as this Kabutops is your active Pokemon. And the perfect pair to that card is also from the same expansion, Sun and Moon Team Up. It has the ability Fossil Bind, which prevents your opponent from playing any item cards from their hand as long as you have fewer Pokemon in play. So meaning we need to arrange our cards nicely. We need to put this in our active spot. We need to put this in our bench. We need to make sure our bench have less Pokemon than our opponent's bench. And that's why we have this captivating Pokepuff to put any number of basic Pokemon we find in our opponent's hand onto their bench. We only have 2 of it, so we need to use it sparingly. And we have all of the evolution sodas and evolution incenses. We have our research lab to get our fossils out as quickly as possible. And we have our Skyla to get our research lab. We have our research lab to get our fossils out as quickly as possible. And we have our Skyla to get our research lab. We have our Tapu Lily to get our Skyla. We have Pokemon Communication to get our Tapu Lily. So effectively, we would normally have our research lab by our second turn. And we would normally summon our fossils by our second turn. Because we have 10 cards. Basically, we have 10 cards that we get to that we can use to summon this research lab, which effectively we can use by our second turn to summon our fossils out. So the reason it's called Wild Starvation is because we are starving our opponent of trainer cards. They can't use any supporter or item cards. That is how this deck is. That's how this deck works. So not only that, we have trainer cards. We can use trainer cards, but we are effectively trying to use our trainer cards as efficiently as possible to starve them of their energy supply. So that's the second tier of starvation. The third tier of starvation is that we are starving them of their Pokemon's ability, because they can still use their Pokemon's ability to progress in their game, to win the game. So we want to restrict them as much as possible. So no trainer cards, except for Stadium. They can still play Stadium cards, they can still attach energy to their Pokemon, and they can still use their Pokemon's ability, and they can still attack and retreat. So we are basically trying to make sure that they can't attack, by cutting off their energy supply with a lot of Team Flare, Team Yell, a lot of hammers, and then we also have a Lysander to make sure we call out a Pokemon that has a high attack cost and retreat cost, a heavy Pokemon, and a Galarmine to restrict them, to hold them in that active spot to make sure that they can't do any damage to our Kabutops, because Kabutops only have 140 HP and we can't let it die. Otherwise we'll have to summon another Kabuto, you know, with another research lab. And then we have our power plant to restrict, to cut them off of their abilities. That is the third tier of starvation, cut them off of their ability. The final tier of starvation, which is our final gambit, the gambit that allows us to win, is our trick shovel. So we are basically using our Munchlax to search for any card from our discard pile, put it on top of our deck, and recycle that card. Basically, if we get to use this ability, this pre-evolution ability, then we would effectively be conserving our deck. We wouldn't be drawing any cards from our deck. We wouldn't need to, because we get to conserve our cards from our discard pile. But the bad thing about this ability, this pre-evolution ability, is that your turn ends once you use this ability, and the ability does not work if you flip a tails. You need to flip a coin. So that's the bad thing about it. If you flip a tails, you don't get to use it and your turn ends. And we also have this excitable draw to allow us to shuffle our hand back into our deck and draw 6 cards. It's the same, a pre-evolution ability. Once you use it, your turn ends and you need to flip a coin to use it. So basically, we don't have any energy. If you don't already notice, we don't have any energy on this deck. The way this deck works is that we are effectively trying to mill the opponent to death. It is a milling deck. We have a trick shovel instead of a Team Rocket's handiwork. Because a Team Rocket's handiwork, you need to flip a coin. I don't like that. It's already risky as it is with Snack Search's coin flipping ability. Sorry, I'm a bit breathless. So that is why I use a trick shovel. And also the good thing about trick shovel is that it is an item, which means you get to use Team Flare or Team Yell or Lysander together with trick shovel at the same turn. So that is a good thing about trick shovel. And you get to recycle the trick shovel with Snack Search. So it's not only 3, guys, it's not only 3, you get to keep using it. And the bad thing about this deck is we only have 1 Gladion, but we don't really need it because everything that we need is in 3s. As long as it's more than 2, you know, it's not likely to be in our prize card. Except for Pokepuff, we only have 2 Pokepuffs, and we only have 2 Galarmine, 2 Power Plant, and 1 Giovanni's Exile, right? We need a Giovanni's Exile because we need to remove our Tapu Lily from our bench, you know, to make sure we have fewer Pokemon in play so that Fossil Bind gets to work. Otherwise, Fossil Bind wouldn't work. So that's why we need a Giovanni's Exile, but it's not really that important. It's so we either need a Giovanni's Exile or a Pokepuff, you know. But usually Pokepuff is more effective because they normally have more Pokemon on their hand to put onto their bench. They normally have more. Normally with this deck, I would call out all 5 onto their bench, you know, with my Pokepuff. Or they would, you know, I would call out 1 and they would assume that I have a lot of Pokepuffs and they would just put them onto the bench, you know, after I call 1 out. They would just put all 5 onto the bench. That's the funny thing, you know, it is the illusion of your deck. As long as you have 1, your opponent might think that you have more and they just, you know, they just put it down anyways, because what's the point, they think. But we have a Giovanni's Exile just in case, you know, just in case we need to discard our Tapu Lily, just in case we have 5 on our bench and we need to discard it, you know, that's why we have a Giovanni's Exile. And we have Counter Catcher and Lysanders to bring out any heavy Pokemons, a Galarmine, a Power Plant, Floatstone. I had a Marnie before, but now I changed it to Cynthia and Copycat. Copycat allows us to take a lot of cards, but we can't take too much cards because we don't want to mill our own deck. Basically, we want the opponent to draw more cards than us. But a Copycat allows us to draw the number of cards equal to our opponent, we would have used a lot of trainer cards, and they wouldn't have used any trainer cards because they are restricted, they are suppressed. So we would effectively, we would effectively have used up a lot of our trainer cards, used up a lot of our deck cards, and if we use a copycat as well, then we would draw even more cards. Then our deck would be, our deck would have very few cards left. That's why I don't have too many copycats. The reason we are drawing a lot of cards with copycat is because the opponent would have a lot of cards in their hand after a while because they can't play any trainer cards. So after a few turns, they would have a lot of cards on their hands because no trainer cards is allowed due to the abilities, our abilities. That's why I have 3 Cynthias and I don't have any Marnie because I don't want the opponent to shuffle back to put all of their cards in their hand back into their deck. Because if they put their cards back into their deck, then we can't mill their deck. Their deck becomes replenished. So that is how this deck works. It basically is a very slow kill. Because we are basically using Trick Shovel. That's the only card that we get to use to mill their deck. And we effectively try to keep, starving them of energy supply. That is the main way we get to, stop them. So let's demonstrate now. I don't want to go too long on this. It's called Wild Starvation, but a better name for it would be Ancient Dominion. But I had another variation for that. So that variation has energy. So that variation is based on a different strategy. I intend to win by attacking with Kabutops's attack, rather than milling their deck. This is a bit more troublesome. This is a more tricky deck because it's almost like the Bearware deck. If you know my Bearware decks, I love that deck. It's called Baraya Carry, if you ever heard of it, or you can watch it on I have that video uploaded. You can watch it on my channel. It's called the Baraya Carry deck. So on that deck, I use the Noctowl to constantly carry off the bench Pokemon until they have no energy left, while I keep charging my Pokemon, my Sylveon and my Bearware, with energy, one at a time, But the bad thing about that is I need to charge my Noctowl with triple acceleration energy as well. So basically, it's a very slow way of winning. It's not a sure win, but it's a slow kill. Oh my gosh, they just killed our Munchlax in the first turn. Because of adaptive evolution, I think. Yep. So we're gonna bring our Kabutops out. This is tricky. Let's hope we get our Kabutops. Alright, good, we have our Kabutops. So all we need is a Pokemon communication for our Munchlax or our excitable draw. Let's compress our deck. Let's get another Kabutops. And maybe use this one. Yeah, we're gonna counter catcher because he can panic poison us. We don't want him to panic poison us again. I might call out another Kabutops. No. It's weak against Leaf type, by the way. So another Metapod is gonna get a Caterpie or a Parasect. It's a Viper. It's probably gonna have that Panic Spores. Oh, sorry, not Panic Spores. Oh yeah, I think it's Panic Spores. Does 20 more damage for during Pokemon checkup for confused Pokemon. So basically, if you're confused, it's almost like a poison. No, it's almost like a burn, except you don't flip a coin for it. So they can't do anything. We don't have a Galar mine. If only we have a Galar mine at least. We can't do anything. But we have hammers, so we should be good, I hope. They can poison us. If they poison us, they can't use item, thank goodness. But they can, oh, they can't use Koga, they can't use Toxic Laser, and they can retreat though. They can't use Floatstone either. So we have a Tapu Lily, that's good. Let's get our... we don't need our Japanese Exile yet. We can't use that. I don't know what to take. Let's take our Munchlax. Yep, we have a Munchlax. We have a... I think we have a Cleffa as well, yeah. I'm not sure what to take. Should we take a Munchlax or a Cleffa? Ooh, if we take a Munchlax, then we can't... Let's take a Galar Mine. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Galar Mine. Because if we have a Munchlax, then we have the same number of Pokemon in play as our opponent, and Fossil Bind does not work anymore. Then they can use Hypnotoxic Laser or Floatstone or whatever, and we don't want them to use any item cards. Oh, they just let us win. They knew it's gonna be a long fight, you know, because they are basically incapacitated. They can't do anything except play stadium cards, use Pokemon ability, and attach energy to their Pokemon. So the reason I have a power plant, I might have already explained just now, is because it was edited from a newer version, an earlier version, where I had 3 Galar Mines and another, I'm not sure what another card was, but it was replaced by some other cards. So the reason I switched the Galar Mine for the power plant is because I had a game against a dark deck, and that dark deck features around Greninja Zoroark GX. So they are basically trying to attach a lot of energy from their hand to their Pokemon, and they have a Darkrai EX, they have a Weavile GX. So the Weavile GX has an ability which allows you to transfer dark energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon as many times as you like. And then Darkrai EX, the Dark Cloak ability, allows you to switch your Pokemon for no retreat cost as long as you have a dark energy attached to your Pokemon. And your Pokemon doesn't have to be a dark energy, sorry, your Pokemon doesn't have to be a dark type even. You know, you just have to have a dark energy attached to it. So that's how they killed me, because I can only... my Galar Mine doesn't work. My Galar Mine doesn't work against their Dark Cloak ability because, you know, they have 0 retreat cost. So I'm gonna put that first. I'm gonna evolve the next turn into... I'm gonna evolve both my fossils. I probably should have done this just now. But no worries. I can get a Lysander. So another Greninja Zoroark deck. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of dark energy attached to this Pokemon. Okay, this is quite bad because they have all of their Pokemon charged now. I'm gonna get a Kabutops. Oh, I should have gotten Munchlax. Let's get a Munchlax. Okay, this is bad. He's gonna kill us the next turn. Oh. Okay. Bad Fangs is gonna kill us. Oh, this is hard. And the good thing about this pre-evolutions is that they have no retreat cost. But after Galar Mine, their retreat cost become +2. So you have to be pretty careful with that. I don't know what to do. If only I have a Galar Mine. Doesn't matter anyways. Okay, I definitely need a Pokepuff. Oh my goodness, this is hard. Let's get our Skyla for a Pokepuff. Or I probably shouldn't have done that. Maybe I'll Team Flare. Yeah, let's Team Flare. I'm gonna Team Flare. He's probably getting impatient. So I'm gonna Team Flare, switch for that, and maybe Counter Catcher. And then Snack Search. Or back to the Team Flare. Okay, good. He's got his bench Pokemon out. He's probably getting another Sharpedo. A Carvana. Alright, he has no energy. Great. Oh, that's why he got the angry face, because he had no energy at hand. So let's get back our Team Flare. I think. Yeah, let's just get our Team Flare. We need an Omastar, probably. Phew, that was close. He's gonna trade for more cards now. Oh, this one. Once during a turn before you attack, you may put it from your discard pile to your hand and attach a dark energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So he can charge his Pokemon with a Greedy Evolution. Discard 6 cards from your deck and attach any number of dark energy you find there to this Pokemon. 2 Greedy Evolutions and a Darkrai's Restoration. Darkrai GX is Restoration. Okay. He's charging his Darkrai for some reason. So I think this one 2 retreat cost. Good. Okay, but 2 attack costs as well. Let's get this one. We need our Omastar out so he can't use any item. He already has more bench than us. Damn it. We're gonna discard your deck. And we're gonna try and get our Trick Shovel back. I'm not sure if I want that Trick Shovel. I might get a Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher would be better. Yeah, let's get our Counter Catcher. Because this ability is very annoying. Sometimes most times it will go Tails. But let's not be negative. Another Greedy Evolution. They're wasting their energy, by the way. Because, pretty soon they're not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to switch with a Skyla next turn. I forgot I don't have my Kabutops out, which means they can still use. Oh shit! I don't have my Omastar either. Oh my goodness! I thought I had my Omastar. Okay, I'm gonna get my float stone. I need my Omastar. Dang. Okay, item cards is not that important, I think. Let's get. I think item cards are important. Alright, the reason I'm getting our Omastar is because I don't want my Kabutops to be killed. Tapu Lily is fine, they can, you can leave them with two. What's the word? We can leave them with two. Oh, I should have taken that one out. With two prize cards, but it's more risky to leave them with. To leave ourselves without a Kabutops. So now they have no cards on their hand. I mean, they have no good cards on their hand. Oh, they can still use a supporter, damn it. But they can't use an item. And you can still trade for more cards. A Lily. He's gonna use a Lily the next turn to draw that extra cards, which is good actually. We want them to draw cards so that we get to, win quicker. We're not gonna Team Yell. I Team Yelled once a bench Pokemon, and they used that energy that I put back into your hand. They used that energy to charge their active Pokemon to switch. So that was a stupid decision. I made a stupid choice there. So I need a float stone. Hopefully we have a float stone here. No float stone. Omastar, already have that. Let's get our Skyla. It might be in our discard pile. Nope, no float stone. We have Team Flare and Team Yell already at hand, and a Lysander as well. So we don't really need a Giovanni's Exile. As long as it's perfectly set up, we never need it anymore. If we don't need it the first time, we don't need it ever again. Unless we need to put our Tapu Lily on bench, of course. Because we are not gonna kill any of their Pokemon, that's what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm trying to make. As long as they have 4 bench Pokemon, they are always gonna have either 4 or more bench Pokemon unless they scoop it up. So Acrobike, are we gonna give them? No, they can't use item cards. So we're gonna kill that. They can still Guzma. That's the bad thing. If they use Guzma, then we are pretty much done for. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, that Pokemon is knocked out. Okay. So they can't poison us unless they have a Garbodor's ability. They can't poison us, If they Guzma, they can't Koga anymore. Gladian, thank goodness. Alright, next turn we're gonna get a Float Stone. And then another turn we're gonna Lysander, right? If we Float Stone... Oh no, we can't do that. If we Float Stone... Oh dear. This is bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna Lysander and then Float Stone the other turn. I'm gonna Lysander. Maybe get a Galar Mine the next turn and then a Float Stone. Alright, I'm gonna take my Trick Shovel again. Let's trick them. They only have 14 cards left, as you can see. Probably should get another Kabuto. No. If they put a bench, I'm gonna get a Kabuto, because I already have a Kabutops at hand. It's pretty risky because they can still Guzma, they can still add a Muscle Band and kill my Kabutops with one shot. He's not affected by resistance. Dark Cleave. Trade. There we go. Draw, keep drawing. I was up against a Zacian, I think twice. And twice I won with this deck because they kept drawing. They kept using Intrepid Sword to draw their cards. They thought they're gonna draw something useful, but you know, it didn't work. Unless you have a Pokemon with an ability that you can recycle or a good. Alright, they put that one. Good. That means we are gonna put our. Ew, that was close. That means we're gonna put our Kabutops on front. Wait. Alright, we're gonna switch to our Kabutops and then bring out another Kabuto. We don't have a Floatstone here? Oh, thank goodness. We're already Gladian, which means our Floatstone has to be in our deck. Alright, no more supporter cards for you, mate. And because he has 5, I'm gonna get a Kabuto. Already ready to evolve the next turn if he kills it. Alright, 8 left. Bad thing about this is your turn ends as well after you summon your fossils. So we can't use our pre-evolution ability after using the stadium's effect. Research lab. Evolve and yell them. Yell. 6 left. Oh, damn it. Okay, what are we gonna take with our Skyla? Another Trick Shovel? Yep, we're gonna take another Trick Shovel. He's gonna Riot is beating us. Riot is beating us 120. Muscle Band will kill us. But he can't attach a Pokemon Tool. I think Pokemon Tool is an item. Alright, we are gonna... Oh, you can switch. We don't want him to switch. Do we? We have a Counter Catcher. Should we Counter Catcher this one? Let's Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher! Alright, and then Trick Shovel. Oh man. Alright, that's the end of our hand. We have no hand left. Oh dear. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna call it Cleffa, I think. I'm gonna wait for our... We don't have any Tapu Lily anymore. I think one is in our prize card. Alright, we're gonna wait for our Kabutops to be dead. Sad face. Because he has 3 left. If only we got our Trick Shovel just now. Alright. It's fine. It's okay. That's fine. No worries. We just need to be smart. If we Excitable Draw... Oh shit, I shouldn't have Excitable Draw. If we Excitable Draw, then we can't... He only needs to kill 1 more. I cannot afford to let him use... Guzma to kill my Tapu Lily. So I need to put that Kabutops. Alright, I'm gonna Munchlax. Because... Alright, what are we gonna do with the Munchlax? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Should we get a Cynthia or a Lysander? Lysander would be useless. I should have Team Flare just now. Alright, we can use a trick shovel, I think. That's probably the only thing we can do. He's gonna kill our Kabutops, but at least he can't use any... he can't use any... This is really close. He can't use any supporter cards. So now he can use supporter cards. He's probably gonna kill us. So no retreat cost for that, that's fine. We're gonna use our trick shovel to kill his deck. One left. If he doesn't kill our Tapu Lily the next turn, then he's done for. So let's get our trick shovel. No, let's just excitable draw. Yeah, let's switch to our excitable draw. And excitable draw. Alright, he might use a Cynthia to shuffle all back in. That will fuck us up. If he uses a Cynthia, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Because he could already use it by now, and he's just like waiting. Alright, good. Yay, we win! Phew, that was close. That was so close. That was so... I'm gonna put this in his face. I'm sorry, but... he could have killed this, but he didn't. Yay! Yay, victory! 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 Can't believe I won that, guys. That was a close shave. Because he had one prize card left. He had two prize cards left, and my Tapu Lily is on the verge of death. So thank goodness he doesn't have a Lysander, because he could use a supporter. You know, my Kabutops is no longer there. Is no longer even in my bench. I don't even have a Kabutops anymore. So he can't use item, but he can still Cynthia to shuffle back all the cards into his deck, or he can still use Lysander to summon out, to bring out my Tapu Lily to do the final kill. So thank God he doesn't have either of those two. You know, you'd think he would have though, or any supporter cards to shuffle back. Maybe he had a lot of. Maybe he didn't have that because he had the trade ability. You know, the trade allows him to draw two cards for, at the cost of one card. So let's demonstrate one more time. Hope you enjoyed that deck. So we had 3 wins now. The second win was a forfeit, so I don't think I would show that in the recording. The opponent forfeited in the mid of the game because he saw a Kabutops. I think he just doesn't like that card. You know, he saw that the moment I evolved into a Kabutops, he forfeited. So it's just there's just no point putting that in the recording. A Sigilif. I haven't seen this for a while. So if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon GX or EX, put damage counter on that attacking Pokemon equal to the damage done. Wow. A direct counter. So we're gonna summon our fossils already. We are gonna... I don't think I'm gonna do that, because we could switch for a Kabutops the next turn. Horror House. So basically we are using Horror House, right? With our ability, they can't play any trainer cards from their hand. So we are basically a Horror House deck. Horror House, your opponent can't play any cards from their hand during their next turn. Oh, any cards. It's not trainer cards. If this Pokemon has at least one extra Psychic Energy attached to it, each player draws cards until they have 7 cards in their hands. Right. So the way that works is they usually use Horror House with 2 energy already attached to make sure you draw as many trainer cards as possible so that they can use Poltergeist to do as much damage, as much 50 plus damage as possible. Sorry, 50 times damage. So I'm not gonna get a Tapu Lily because we have a Cynthia. I might get... Oh, we already have a Munchlax, my bad. He can already attack us? Oh my goodness. Alright, I can Lysander and Galar mine. What are we gonna Lysander? A Sacred Robe? Why? Get poisoned a lot, I suppose. With the new Rebel Clash, there's a lot of poison, psycho poison Pokemons. I mean, psycho poison combos that people keep making. So this is 2 retreat cost, this is 2 retreat cost, Shatter Shot. I think I'm gonna bring out the Horror House because he needs he needs 2 energy to attack. And we are gonna Galar Mine. So basically he can't retreat, he can't do anything. We are gonna try and get our Skyla back to get a Trick Shovel and then recycle that Trick Shovel. Or we could Skyla for a Team Flare. As long as we get one out, you know, one Team Flare or Team Yell or whatever, we can keep recycling with Snack Search. So he already has an energy attached. We don't want to give him that attack. So I'm gonna try and Trick Shovel, I think. No. I have to Cynthia. I might get a lot of supporter cards, but I'll take that chance. So I'll do that and I'll Pokepuff. No need to Pokepuff. He's gonna attack though, so I don't want him to attack. Alrighty. You can't attack at all. You can't attack at all. Oh wait. 2. He can attack 100 already. Shit. Ah, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. Oh, thank goodness. No energy. Okay, let's yell at him. Yell at him! Yell at him! He has a Dimension Valley. -1 star to your attack cost. But that's not a star, that's a Psychic. Okay. Let's Gladion so he can't do any damage the next turn. Okay, let's just get a Kabutops, doesn't matter. Gladion for Trick Shovel, perfect. Wonderful. Ba Mew, ba. Okay. No Trick Shovel. Hopefully another Trick Shovel in our deck. Yes, thank goodness. Yes, another Trick Shovel. Trickity trick trick. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. We have one more Trick Shovel in our deck. They can't attack us. You can't attack us. Oh, you draw more cards. Oh, I draw more cards as well. Oh dear, now you can attack us. Wait, and I can't play any cards from my hand. Oh shit. Now he's gonna attack 150 to my Kabutops. I'm gonna Snack Search my stadium. Oh man. Okay, that's annoying. Because that Horror House just destroyed us. You could use Poltergeist with this one as well. Shatter Shot even. Okay, so there's no point counter catching. Okay, I'm gonna do my Skyla for my research lab. Oh dear, we don't have a research lab. Oh, we do. And then get our Kabutops and Omastar. Let's get both. Should we kill our Tapu Lily? How much can he do? 1, 2, 3. Unless we have this one and that one, then he can only do 100 damage. So you can't attack us. You can't attack us. You can't attack us. You can't attack us. I'm gonna call this out because this is pretty much useless. Okay. Now it's safe to take a Kabuto. But my Omastar doesn't work anymore. So now we need a Pokepuff. I wasted a lot of trainer cards because I didn't want him to use that Poltergeist. But he horror housed and used that Poltergeist anyways. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna evolve, switch. Oh, he had 5 now. So Omastar's Fossil Bind is back in action. Alright. Now we are back in action. Let's get our Trick Shovel. You know what? We might get a Skyla so we get 3 Trick Shovels out. No, we won't do that. If we get a Skyla, oh, we can't do that. We can get a Skyla with this one and do double Trick Shovel the next turn. 25 and 24, that's not good. Alright, he's attaching not to his active, which is a good thing unless he has... What abilities does he have? Not really that good abilities. This perfection ability is useless unless he's the active Pokemon. So this one is 2 retreat cost. We need our Galar Mine. We don't need our what's the word? We don't need our research lab. We don't need our power plant because his abilities are useless. But we do need our Galar Mine. So I'm gonna put our Galar Mine this turn. Probably wiser to take something else. Oh well. It doesn't do much damage anyways. This what's it called? Sigilif. So if he has a double colorless, he still can't retreat. That's the good thing about this Galar Mine. Damn it. He has a Poipo. So he's a full psychic plus a poison type. A Poipo type. We don't need a Giovanni's Exile yet. Unless we have an excitable draw. Oh yay, a Giovanni's Exile. Let's just get rid of one. Okay. We get our Trick Shovel back. So we are recycling one card and they are drawing one card. So that's that's a slow kill. We are slowly turning the tables in terms of the number of cards in our deck. So now we are getting even with them. 1919. Oh shit, I forgot to snack search. Damn it. Trick Shovel again. Now we are going 1818. And the next turn we go 1718. Oh yay, another Trick Shovel. Wonderful. 1719. Alright, I recycled that, so 19. Tables turned, tables turned. Why does he keep charging that? He can't switch because he can't use Guzma or switch because, you know, fossil bind and fossilized memories. But he keeps charging not his active Pokemon. He needs to charge his active Pokemon. As I said previously, all he can do is charge energy, use his Pokemon's ability, and put a stadium card. So unless he has a... oh, he could have that stadium card. The moon's altar or something, which reduces your retreat cost by 2. So if he replaces that, he can switch immediately, you know? So I'm gonna discard that one. Baba. Let's hope he doesn't have that stadium card. Oh shit, I forgot to do that again. Ah. Damn it. What's wrong with me? Okay. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna counter catcher to this thing. No, he can poison us. Let's counter catcher to Jirachi. No, Jirachi is not good. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This thing. Oh my goodness. Super intense poison. Oh my god. Toxapex. Okay. Bring that back out. Let's get a fossil research lab. Hopefully we get a research lab. Yes. He still needs 2, right? We have another Galar Mine? Do we have another No. It might be in our price card. Kabuto. Damn it, we don't have a Kabuto! That's the end, guys. We don't have a Kabuto. Oh dear. Alright, this is bad, this is bad, this is very, very bad. Cynthia, there we go, he shuffles it all back. And there goes our hard work. All of our hard work gone, just like that. Let's put a power plant, so you don't have any ability, you can't use anything, except for Miraculous Duo. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Galar Mine, should I put my Galar Mine? Or Trick Shovel? I think I should put my Kabuto. I don't have a Cynthia. Oh my god, this is so bad. Let's put our Galar Mine. He can already use his Guzma to switch out my Omastar and kill me. No Guzma, please. Oh my god. Alright, Galar Mine. Goody goody. We have a Galar Mine and that one at least. Alright, let's try and Trick Shovel. Damn it. 16 and 6, that's not possible. And he has 4 prize cards. He only needs to kill our Tapu Lily and we are dead. Let's save our Tapu Lily because we don't want it to be killed. Team Yell? We don't need a Yell. We do need... no. Come on, yes. Let's get our trick shovel to even the score. Hopefully he draws more cards. Come on, draw, keep drawing, mate. You got 14 left. And we got another yell. Please, don't win. Snack Surge, don't forget your Snack Surge. Okay, another Trick Shovel. Sorry guys, I'm kind of mumbling just now. Okay, this is like very intense. Because he needs 4 energy to retreat. He might have another mystic energy or whatever special energy that is. I did not expect that. That mystic energy retreat. That was very unexpected. Snack Surge, yay! Oh my gosh, 3 hits in a row. Let's not jinx it, let's not jinx it. Alright. Come on, keep drawing cards. Draw. Use a howl or a hop or whatever. Damn it, an N? Why does he have so many N's? Jesus. That's the 3rd N. Alright. Like N so much, Missy? I'm gonna Snack Search yes for another Trick Shovel. Trick Chevalier. We have 2 more Yell Grunts. So hopefully that helps. This is really risky, by the way, because we have our deck is very thin. Is very thin on its own now. Our deck is much thinner than their deck. Thanks to their N, they keep Nning us. Oh dear. Oh dear. Please draw some cards, mate. Please draw. Ah, damn it. Okay, if you have a double colorless, then we are doomed. We are doomed. Oh man. Too many tails. He's trying to mill us now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No point using a Cynthia, we would draw back the 6. Darn it. Yes. I should probably have a few Team Rocket handiworks. That seems like a good idea now. This one is too slow, it's just 1 card at a time. Oh my god, I need a lot of heads for me to win. That's the end. Oh my god. Darn it. Yes, I'd say she. Right, we can use our Cynthia. Yes, of course. At least we have 1 left. This is ridiculous. We should have some pull pads or some rescue stretchers. Thank goodness it was a heads. Alright. This is very close. We are 2 by 2 now. He's still on the upper hand, by the way. But thanks to Trick Shovel, I think we are on the same ground. Yep, we're on the same ground. Now if... Yep, I think we won. He draw and then we draw. Oh, thanks to Trick Shovel we won! Oh my gosh, guys. That was so... Ah! No! Damn it! Oh my god, I thought we were winning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. That was painful. That was so painful. He kept Cynthia. He kept using Cynthia. Oh my goodness. This is it, guys. It's the last turn. Oh, we lost. Ah, I thought we were gonna win. Thanks to the bloody Cynthia. Fuck. Let's go into our next game. It's a very annoying deck. If you're up against this deck that I just made, well, I made it about 2 days ago, I think. It's very, you know, you need to you need to wait a long while to be able to win, and you need to go about the loopholes. So the loophole, as I've repeated a lot of times, the loophole is the Pokemon's ability, the energy attachment, and the stadium card. If you have a good stadium card, if you have special energies, or if you have special abilities, non-GX abilities, then this deck is very easily beaten. You can beat this deck very easily. But if your Pokemon's abilities are useless, are not that good, or your energy attachment is not that good as well, or you have few energies in your deck, or if you don't have good stadium cards, etc., then this deck has a high success rate against those decks. So it's a very binding deck. It binds you from using anything, from using energies, from using GX abilities, from using trainer cards, etc. So we can use our Tapu Lily. We just drew 3 Tapu Lilies in our first draw. So let's get our research lab for 2 fossils. Let's just do that, because we can. Alright. Same old, lame old. Same old, same old. He might have a Trevenant Poltergeist. A Trevenant's Poltergeist does 30 damage for each trainer card in your opponent's hand. So it's the same as Poltergeist by the Gengar Mimikyu tag team, but it only does 30 times damage, not 50 times. And it only needs 1 energy cost. So he's already charged his tag team. Let's evolve, and hopefully we get an Omastar and a Pokepuff. We need a Pokepuff. So no Omastar. We get to evolve the next turn though. We need our Munchlax or our Excitable Draw. Probably best to get Excitable Draw in the first few turns, because there's nothing to snack search for. There's no Trick Shovel, there's no Team Flare. Oh, there we go, Team Flare. There's no Team Yell, there's no Hammers. Only 1 Hammer though. But Hammers are not good to... what's the word? Let's bind him. The Hammers are not good to use to recycle, because if we recycle the Hammer, it adds to the risk. Already the snack search, you need to flip a coin for it to work, and the crushing hammer you need to flip another coin for you to discard an energy. But the good thing about crushing hammer is that you can discard any of your opponent's Pokemon's energy, any 1 energy. You can even discard a special energy. Discard an energy, any energy from 1 of your opponent's Pokemon. There we go, Trevenant. But he has a... As long as his attack costs star more. Alright, so my attack cost 4. But it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna attack anyways. So he's stuck. All he can do is charge his Trevenant. Wait, he can still use item? Alright. I need a Pokepuff. Damn it, I need a Pokepuff. I'm gonna get a copycat? No. Pokepuff wouldn't work, he only have 3 cards in his hands. The chances are he doesn't have any basic. So let's just Cynthia. Alright, good that we have a Trick Shovel. We haven't have Munchlax yet. We might have a Munchlax, let's see. Yep, we have a Munchlax. Not in our price card. We're gonna conserve our captivating Pokepuff to lure out any of his basic Pokemon once he has them. Oh dear, Silent Fear, put 3 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, good. We have our... We don't need an Omastar, but we have our Munchlax already at bench. We definitely need an Exile now. And a Pokepuff. There we go, Exile. Oh, we should have used that Pokepuff and Snack Search for it. Puff Search. Silent Fears is gonna kill this one. Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. Oh my goodness. And he doesn't have any other Pokemons. Yowza. I'm gonna get a Crushing Hammer, I think. Probably a bad idea. Oh, I don't have a Crushing Hammer. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, 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 dear. Let's get a Team Flare. Team Flare. Ah, this is bad. Now we can't use Exile anymore. Because Exile only allows you to use it when... Let's get another Flare. When, you know, when your Pokemon has no damage counter on it. Discard up to 2 of your benched Pokemon that have no damage counters on them, and all cards attached to them. So I already have damage counter on all of my bench Pokemon, and there we go, Munchlax is dead. Oh my goodness. We can use Counter Catcher now, but there's no point because this does 180. Let's hope he is starved of energy. We're not gonna put our Munchlax this turn. He doesn't have a lot of Pokemon, does he? Alright, we're gonna just... No. We'll Pokepuff the next turn, and Munchlax the next turn. We should have Munchlax this turn actually. We should have Munchlax this turn. Alright, let's Pokepuff right now. We can't Exile anymore. Oh dear. So Omastar is useless. Exile? Sorry. Gladian. Let's get another research lab. Oh, we already have one. Oh my god. Ah, damn it. If only this worked. So there we go. The weakness of this deck. Giovanni's Exile doesn't work. And he's killing all 5 of our Pokemon. Oh my god. 2 more strikes and we're dead. Like all of it is dead. I'm not gonna Pokeball because I know there's nothing there. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Alright, I'm not gonna win this one, guys. Definitely not gonna win this one. Can kill 3 already. And then another strike he kills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 prize cards. And 2 more strikes he kills 9 prize cards. I'm gonna pick a O face. Because that is huge. 4. How did he take 4? Oh, he already took 1. Whatever. We're not gonna win. Well played. 3 Tapu Lilies, all dead. Dead lilies. Alright, let's go one last demonstration. Mr. Rash. No basic Pokemon. So when I started building this deck, I had a Diamond Gate. I had Carving with Diamond Gate. So Diamond Gate allows you to draw a Stadium card and a Supporter card with 1 energy attack cost. So that was the Ancient Dominion deck. That deck I had energy because I intend to attack with my... what's the word? Let's use that the next turn. That's next search. Nope. So I intended to use my Kabutops to attack, and I have energy on that deck. So instead of Team Yell Grunt and instead of all of those Galar Mine and Power Plants, I had energy. And the reason I have energy is because that deck, Ancient Dominion. That deck it's not centered around. It's not a milling deck. You know, I'm trying to win using my Kabutops instead of winning using the Trick Shovel. There's no Trick Shovel in that deck. So with that deck, I have a Talonflame and a Diamond Gate from a Diamond Gate by Carving to allow me to take that Stadium card. So the Arrow Blitz from Talonflame allows you to draw any 2 cards from your deck, search for any 2 cards from your deck, and put it into your hand. So it's the same as Diamond Gate because I only need my Stadium card. In the first few turns, I need my Stadium card. That is why I had a Diamond Gate. So let's bring out our 2 fossils. We have a Omanite and a Kabuto. Yes, another Scrap. Another 200 damage between turns killer. A Dragalge. So recently it just got really famous, this card. Well, I just saw it just now. I didn't know it existed until the last battle. So let's try this one. Birds have very few energy costs. I mean retreat cost. Because birds are light as a feather. Are we gonna use that? No. We need a trick shovel, but we need our Pokemon communication. Let's get a Pokemon communication for an excitable draw. We don't have any supporter cards. I mean, good supporter cards. So we can't shuffle our hand. Oh, this is a different Dragalge. Poison Point and Twister. Flip 2 coins for each hit, discard an energy from opponent's Pokemon. If both are tails, this attack does nothing. I'm gonna switch out my Tapu Lily because I don't need it. Even if it gets killed, it doesn't matter because it's only 2 prize cards, and it gets restricted pretty quickly. I can suppress them pretty quickly, so it doesn't matter that they can attack me right now. I'm not gonna get poisoned because I haven't evolved my Pokemons. Oh my god. There's literally nothing I can do. I should have snack searched for a Skyla to get an evolution incense or Evo soda to evolve my Kabuto or Omastar. I can't believe Pokepop didn't work just now because they had quite a lot of cards in their hand. So let's call out a Creepy Wind. Life Drain. Life Drain is the same as Redicate's Hyper Fang, but you need to flip a coin for it. You can have Will. If you have a Will is a supporter card that allows you to flip a heads for the first coin that you flip for any attack, ability, or trainer card. For the effect of any attack, ability, or trainer card. So if you have a Will, and then you use a Life Drain before you use anything that requires you to flip a coin, then you get to use the Hyper Fang effect for 2 energy attack cost. And if you have a Dimension Valley to add to that, you only use 1 energy. You only need 1 energy to do that. But the counter for that is Redicate has the triple acceleration energy. With the release of the new triple acceleration energy, we don't need to go to all that trouble anymore. To use that life drain is not worth it. It's not worth it, mate. Zatu. Confused, that's it. 2 retreat cost. But it's a bird. I bet the close is pretty heavy. You know. Let's put this out because it can retreat very easily. So it's very important to remember to retreat your Munchlax before putting that Galar Mine, because Munchlax cannot retreat after you put that Galar Mine. Munchy Lakshi with his snacky searchy. Okay, I can use my Omastar now, but there's no point doing that. Amu's energy cost, Zatu's energy cost. Sorry, retreat cost. Switch and search. Nope. I don't have a Galar Mine. Yamask. And he switched just like that. So he needs to flip both heads. Oh no. He needs to switch at least one head to attack. Alright, we don't have that anymore. Counter catcher. So let's get our counter catcher, and then we Galar mine the next turn with his Yamask. Wait, we have no idea what Cofagrigus can do, so we better just bring out the Zatu just in case, because Zatu is pretty much useless. Cofagrigus, I have no idea what it does. I think there was one that allows you to do 40x damage for any cards you discard from your hand. I think you need to discard supporter cards from your hand or something. Okay, this is very close. It's a very close shave. Hopefully he doesn't have a mystic energy or any stadium card to allow him to retreat within one turn. Thank goodness. So he's put 5 bench Pokemon, which means we can fossil bind him. And we can snack search. Aw man. Counter attack. Alright, his abilities are not that good. Thank goodness. And we don't have good cards on our hand. So let's Team Flare him. Just so he can't retreat, I think. Or should we Lysander? Let's just Team Flare. We could have Lysandered. 4 energy retreat cost, it's fine. If he has a Sun and Moon Altar or whatever it's called, he can retreat his Psychic type Pokemon for no retreat cost. I mean, the retreat cost is -2, so it's basically no retreat cost. So he's attaching to his Sigilif, thank goodness, which means we can shop for our Trick Shovel. 25 and 33, that's good. Alrighty, Trick Shovel. Um, don't worry, he can't attack us. Life draining. He's not gonna life. He's not even gonna bother life draining. Ah man, we need a Team Flare or at least a Hammer. Okay. He might retreat the next turn with a double colorless. Ah, there we go, double colorless. He's gonna kill us with this Dragalge. Damn it. Oh, if he has 2 tails, then at least we could survive. How did he get so lucky? Okay, at least we can do 1 minus. We're not gonna switch out our Munchlax because we have another Munchlax. Let's just take out another one. Where is our Tapu Lily? We have 2 more. Ah, and those Cynthia and Professor's Research and Copycat, they're just nowhere to be found. Oh, he keeps flipping heads. That's just not fair. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I probably should have put my Omastar ahead. That was stupid. I'm gonna switch out to my Oma and bring out the Musk later. I'm gonna bring it out later because I want this to die actually. He has 2 prize cards left, but he has 19 cards left on his deck. So as long as we get a Kabutops, we should be good. And a Galar Mine, we need a Galar Mine, damn it. What is that? Ah. We need a Kabutops and a Galar Mine. We can just do that already. Let's do the Zatu again. And then Yell? No, Yell is useless. Hopefully we get a Kabutops. Yes, we got a Kabutops. We don't have... What don't we have? We don't have a Galar Mine. We can get a Galar Mine the next turn with our Skyla. Oh shit, we excitable drawed. Galar Mine, Galar Mine, Galar Mine. Oh well. Not bad. We have our Munchlax, we have our... Oh, we can't use Munchlax. Wait, if we do use Munchlax, we can't use Tapu Lily for our Galar Mine. We can only choose one of these two if we want to Fossil Vine him. We can't even switch into our Kabutops. Okay, Galar Mine is useless. Let's just wait for... Are we gonna do that? Let's hope we get a Galar Mine with this one. Ah man. Alright, there's no point. Let's just get our Trick Shovel. Oh, we could get a Galar Mine actually. We could already switch the next turn though. Do we have a Lysander in our deck? We have 2 counter catchers already, 1 Lysander. Oh dear. Then we can't Galar Mine anymore. Oh, we can Galar Mine actually. Yep. Counter catcher. We can shop for a Galar Mine with our Skyla. Hopefully it's in our deck. Otherwise we would have to Tapu Lily for our Gladian if it's not in our prize card. But there's no point doing that because if we put our Tapu Lily, we would need to get a Giovanni's Exile. Our Fossil Bind wouldn't work anymore. Oh, now we can use our Tapu Lily. Alright, let's bring that out all over again. He's probably gonna get pretty frustrated. Galar Mine. Let's look, see if we have a Galar Mine or no Galar Mine. No Galar Mine, no Gladian. Both in our prize card. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Let's get a Trick Shovel. And next search for a Galar Mine. Assuming it works. Yes. A Galar Mine. So he's gonna need 4 energies to retreat. Or, as I said, switch the Stadium card. He might have a Mystic Energy, which reduces your Pokemon's retreat cost by 2. Is a special energy card, but he still needs 2 energies. You know, a basic Psychic and a Mystic Energy to be able to do the switch. And he still needs to discard those 2. Oh wait, if he had that Mystic Energy that turn, then he can switch immediately. My bad, because I didn't have a Galar Mine. 14-15, that's good. Usually it's very close because I need a lot of cards. I need to use a lot of my cards. But now he's binded. He can't use supporter, no item either, and no energy. No retreat, no energy, no attack, no nothing. can still attach energy, but he can't, he doesn't have enough on his active Pokemon to do the attack or to retreat. And his active Pokemon is usually useless because I pull out a useless one. But sometimes there's no useless one, Sometimes they have very few Pokemons in their bench, as you saw with the with the Naganadel Guzzlord. What's the word again? Naganadel Guzzlord. Oh, he just let us win. The Naganadel Guzzlord tag team plus the Trevenant. The Trevenant break deck. So they use Silent Fear on us, and they charge their tag team with 3 energies, and they charge their Trevenant break with 2 energies. And that's all they have. They don't have any other Pokemons, and they are already fully charged, ready to go, ready to attack. They don't need any trainer cards. They don't need any stadium cards. They don't need any abilities. They just need to do the attack, So I'm too late. I set up too late, and I don't have any way to bring out a useless Pokemon, to hold them, to force them to use a useless, energyless Pokemon, because they don't have that. All of their Pokemons are fully charged because they only have 2. So that's the bad thing about this deck. So Wild Starvation, hope you guys enjoyed that. As I said, it's pretty successful for me, but it really depends on luck, because Snack Search, sometimes you get a lot of tails, sometimes you get 50-50, sometimes in a game you get a lot of hits, sometimes in a game you get no hits. It's very annoying. The flipping a coin thing is just very annoying. An excitable draw, and the bad thing about this is it's only 60 HP, so it gets killed very easily. And Tapu Lily, bad thing is it's only 170 HP. It has a retreat cost, which means you can't retreat. As long as it has a retreat cost, you can't retreat because you don't have energy in this deck. So you need that one. We only have 1 float stone. The reason I have a float stone is because we need to switch out our Kabutops or our Omastar to save them if we need to. Before switching out a useless Pokemon, so that they can't kill our Kabutops. They can't kill our fossil. So that's all for this deck. I'll show you the variation right now. The statistics isn't quite accurate, because I did a lot of edits with this deck. I did a lot of editing. I had Marnie in the previous version, because Marnie allows me to draw a different set of cards. As I said, I like Marnie because you get to draw different cards, new cards. Whereas with Cynthia, you might draw back the same cards on your hand. So the bad thing about Marnie is that the opponent shuffles their hand back into their deck as well. And that is a bad thing. We don't want that, because we want to mill the opponent's deck. One at a time, a little at a time, however small. So I switched out Marnie with our Cynthia, and I had 1 copycat. I didn't switch out Marnie for copycat because I don't want too many copycats. I don't want to draw too many cards, because I need to use a lot of those cards. If I use a lot of cards and draw a lot of cards, then effectively I'm milling my own deck faster than the opponent is drawing cards from their deck, because the opponent is not using any trainers. I'm using a lot of trainers, so I cannot draw too many cards. That's why I have 3 Cynthias, I think. I'm pretty sure I have 3 Cynthias. Where is Cynthia? Sorry guys, there we go, 3 Cynthia. And I have 3 Yell Grunts, 3 Team Flare Grunts. So let me show you. So it shows 4 out of 9. But I would say it's about 2 out of 3. The success rate is about 2 out of 3 for me. I played a lot of games, about more than 15, I think. More than 10 games for sure. But it just shows out of 9. I'm not sure why the statistic is so weird. I think it hasn't updated properly or something. But anyways, let me show you the Ancient Dominion deck. So Ancient Dominion, as I said, we have Diamond Gate by Carbink. Search your deck for a supporter card and a stadium card. Reveal them and put them into your hand. And the reason I use this is because I get to use energy. I have Professor's Letter, I have energy. Look at that. I have special strong energy to allow me to do extra 20 damage to boost this Rock Slide into 100 damage and do 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well. So basically I want to kill the opponent with my Rock Slide, right? Because they can't use it's still a starvation, but it's not a 4-tier starvation. It's only a 2-tier starvation. We're only starving them of trainer cards, except for stadium cards. So they can't use supporter cards, they can't use item cards, and we are starving them of energy. They can't attach their energy fast enough because we keep discarding it with Team Flare, we keep discarding it with Crushing Hammer and Enhanced Hammer. We have 3 Crushing Hammers. We have 3 Flare Grunts. We have 2 Enhanced Hammers. So basically, we are cutting off their energy supply and cutting off their supporter/item usage. So that's the only 2 things we are starving them of. We are not starving them of abilities, the GX ability with Power Plant. We are not starving them of. We are not using Lysander to pull out a useless Pokemon and not holding that Pokemon with Galar Mine. We don't sabotage them that way because we need to replace those cards, those sabotaging cards, with energy cards so that we get to attack. And when we get to attack, then we get to take those prize cards. So this is not a milling deck, this is a prize card deck. We win by attacking. So that is why I have a Talonflame to get those stadium cards that I need very quickly within the first 2 turns. So the first turn, if I go first, I can't attack. So I would have to wait for my second turn to get my stadium card out with my attack or my Skyla or whatever. And then on the third turn, then only I would use my Research Lab. If I were to get my Research Lab out with my attack, then I would need to use my Research Lab on the third turn. If I were to use Research Lab, if I were to get my Research Lab with my Skyla, then I can use it in my first turn if I go second. I would have to use it in my second turn if I go first though, because I can't use any supporter cards in my first turn. So normally I would have a Skyla at hand, but you can't tell. That is why I have a lot of other cards to be able to get my stadium cards. So with these 3 Pokemon cards, the worst case scenario is I get one of these 3 in my hand, and without my Tapu Lily, without my Skyla, without my Research Lab at hand in the first turn. So basically, if I only have these Pokemon, this supplement Pokemon to get my Research Lab, I would have to get the Research Lab I would have to use the Research Lab on the second or third turn. If I already have my Tapu Lily or Skyla or Pokemon Communication, then I would be able to use my Research Lab in the first or second turn. So that is why I love Pokemon Communication, Tapu Lily, and Skyla so much, because it increases the chances of me getting that Research Lab within the first or second turn. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 out of 60 cards. That is quite a high. That is quite a high possibility that I would draw, one of these 10 cards to get my Research Lab within the first or second turn. Whereas the previous one, I had what's it called again? I can't remember the name. Sorry guys. Wild Starvation, right? So the previous one I had 2 Pokemon Communication, which means it's 11. 3 Skylas, 3 Research Labs, 3 Tapu Lilies, and 2 Communication, which means it's 11 out of 60 cards that I need to draw in the first or second turn to be able to get that Research Lab out and put out and summon my fossils within the first or second turn. So that's probably too much talk on fossils. Hope you like that video. Hope you like that deck because it's a new and it features fossils and it features the binding, the special ability of preventing your opponent from using any cards except for abilities, except for energy cards and stadium cards. That is a drastic suppression. So I would hope you love that that play of abilities, that play of suppression, that sabotage deck. Most people, you know, once I get my Kabutops and my Omastar out, once I activated those abilities, and once I have my Munchlax and my Trick Shovel out, once they can't do anything, they just concede because they get annoyed with how slow the game is getting. Because basically it's very slow. It's gonna get very slow. They're gonna draw one by one. I'm gonna use my snack search one turn at a time. It's gonna be very slow. You know, it's gonna be very annoying. They're gonna need a lot of patience to be able to win the game. And sometimes, if they have the patience, and if I'm unlucky enough to draw a lot of tails with my snack search, then they would win. Or if their deck is good enough, if they don't have a lot of bench Pokemon, or if they have a lot of special energies or special stadium cards, then they could win. So it really depends on luck, and it really depends on how my deck is built versus how their deck is built. So it depends on the matching of strategies. If they have a good strategy that matches, that really that really could dominate my strategy, then my strategy would fail, would fall apart. So that's all for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It took me a while to make this deck. It took me a while to perfect it, but I think I did for the time being. I think it is as perfected as it could be. I would say, as I repeat myself, I would say the success rate is about 2 out of 3, which is about 66%. But you can try it out yourself. The deck list is in the first few minutes of the video. You can just look at the deck list there, and check out more episodes in our channel. We post weekly videos, a few videos every week on new combos you can test out yourself, new strategies, how to play the tournament, how you can have more fun in this game, how to build your own deck, a lot more things about Pokemon TCGO that you can play, and how to get those packs. So see you for now, and have a nice day. Please like, share, and subscribe this video if you want us to make more videos. If you want to and comment below comment below anything, like what you think about this deck. If you could make your own Kabutops Omastar deck, share it with us. Comment below whatever you want to comment, basically. So that's all for today. Have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye.